carry our issues and let the whole world know our issues or our weaknesses or our strength or what we're made of or what we're not made of. So certain things, just keep it to yourself. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, and it's been a while, we haven't had a talk like this. Today I decided to talk to you guys about the power of silence. I call it silence is golden. Like, we all hear that, we've all heard when people say silence is golden, and it is. In life, it's not everything you have or you know that should be something you share with people. It's good to talk to people, it's good to share your problems with people, it's good to look for solutions to problems, it's good to ask for advice and all of that. It's good. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 5 things that I feel you should keep to yourself, 5 things that I feel that should be private to you alone. Now, in these 5 things I'm going to be talking about, doesn't necessarily mean that everything about it should be quiet. There are certain things that you might just let people know about things. Like, I would give you an example as I go on, but then I feel like there are things that you should just you do not have to share everything with people. So the first thing I'll be talking about is having an opinion about everything. I feel like, yes, we all do have opinions about everything in life. You have an opinion, you feel like, oh, I feel like this should be this way, this should be that way, and all of that. Yes, we all have opinions about how we feel life should be, how certain things should go, and all of that. But then it's not every opinion you have that you share with people. When things, especially on social media, when things are trending, people want to talk about it, something is trending. Maybe, for example, when the issue of Chris and Will Smith, the slap, everyone had something to say about it. I feel like it's not everything that is trending that you have to say something about. Or let's say someone's relationship is out there and people are talking about it, and then you put your mind, what you have to say, you have an opinion about it. Honestly, it's not everything you have to say something. When it's trending, sometimes especially when it's trending, you do not have to say things about it. Just learn to keep quiet, learn to not have an opinion about everything. There are times that people actually just wait for you, apart from social media stuff trending. Let's say generally in life, when something is happening, maybe around you at work, around your friends or something, sometimes people wait for your opinion so that they can use it against you. Sometimes people just be like, oh, have you heard about this? And they just want you to say something, and then they end up using it against you. So no, not everything that is trending, not every issue that is brought to you, you should not talk about everything. Sometimes just keep your opinion to yourself. Let it just be that you didn't have to have anything to say about something. Even there's a passage in the Bible that says something about a fool when is quiet is taken to be a wise person. So sometimes the fact that you do not say anything, people respect you for that fact that you do not say anything. So learn to not always have an opinion about everything that's trending or any issue that is brought to you. Number 2, finances. Yes, I know this one, I've talked about it, but I'm still going to talk about it. Learn not to share. It's not everything about your finances that people must know. We are all human beings, and I've had 1 or 2 friends that have told me, yes, I used to have a friend that said his dad told him that we are all human beings. So even if you have friends you're doing the same business with, you don't have to share how much you're earning per business, because no matter how happy they are for you, sometimes that jealousy will just come up. It's not that they want to be jealous, but they are humans, and that tendency might come up. So it doesn't mean that you don't share things with your friends about your finances. It doesn't mean you don't talk about your businesses. Oh, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to achieve. No, it doesn't mean you don't talk about it, but you don't specifics, like, oh, I made this amount of money, or this is how much I'm earning, and all of that. Sometimes people just tend to like end up using it against you. Like maybe they'll say, oh, we have this, you should contribute, and you're like, oh, I don't have money. They were like, but you earned this, stuff like that. So sometimes people might actually end up using it against you. They do not want to use it, but it just comes out, it just happens. So learn to keep your finances to yourself. Learn to keep how much you're earning to yourself. It doesn't mean you will not ask for advice. Ask for advice, seek opinions on on businesses to invest and all of that. But you don't have to exactly talk about how much you earn. There's that tendency for people to be jealous, even your friends. There's that tendency for you to make to be open to all sorts of criticism and stuff like that. There are times that like especially when let's say example of celebrities, when stuff happen and people are expecting that, oh, you should contribute, and you don't contribute, and people come for you. It's like they feel like they're entitled to your finances because they know you have money. No one is entitled to your finances, but that's the more reason why you should keep quiet about it. Because once people feel they know how much you earn, they feel entitled to it. Sometimes you're giving somebody something and the person is not appreciative because they feel like, oh, but you can afford more than this. Are you paying me? Are you the one giving me the money? No. But then you don't blame them because they feel they know. So it's not everything. Now, finances you can share, of course. If you're married, you can share with your spouse or your partner or something. You can share how much you earn. Of course, you can talk about your finances together because you guys are building a life together. But then it's not everyone that must know how much you're earning and how much you're worth. Number 3, your mistakes. I feel like, okay, this sounds funny, but sometimes we've all made mistakes in life. We've all had things in our past that we're not proud of, and some of these things we should not just share them with people. Now, it doesn't mean you don't share certain things about your life with people to encourage people, to make people have make people learn from your mistakes. It's okay to teach people certain things so that people will learn from your mistakes, but then don't make it don't share all the details of your past with people. People can tend to probably use your mistakes against you, like oh, but you've done this in the past before. Or let's say in a relationship, you tell your new spouse or partner, oh, I can't do this for you, and the person is like, oh, but you've done this in the past, and it's like they're holding it against you. So there are certain things that you should learn to keep to yourself. Your mistakes that you've made in the past, just learn. It's in the past. That's why in the past, it's in the past, let it go. I saw something yesterday about the fact that if you want to have a relationship with someone, stop trying to dig into their past. Just be their future. Be that ends it. I'm going to put the quote somewhere by, is it a real Kim or something. So it's not everything about somebody's. You don't have to share your past, everything with people, and people should also learn not to like try to dig. If you're in you're seeing someone and then the person seems almost perfect and you want to try to dig into their past, you don't have to dig into people's past. It's in the past. They've made their mistakes, they've corrected themselves, they are now better people. You do not have to hold their past against them. No one is holding. Even God has forgiven them and forgotten about it, and you have no right to hold that against them. So, but for you not to get to that point, it's better not to share certain things. Now, it doesn't mean you don't tell the truth. If you're in a relationship, especially a very serious committed relationship, of course you share certain things about your past, but then you don't go about sharing with everyone, your friends, your colleagues, oh, I did this before in the past, I'm not proud of, and stuff like that. You'll be surprised how people use it against you. So certain things learn to keep to yourself. Another thing I want to talk about is learning to keep people's secrets. If someone should come to you and tell you something about themselves, it means they trust you. It means they have that confidence in you. Learn not to betray people's trust. If someone should tell you their secrets, their past, no matter how heavy it is, learn to keep it. It's not necessarily secret. If people should share their lives with you, learn to keep it to yourself. Do not share people's story. It's not in your place to tell people's story. People should learn to tell their stories themselves. If they want to tell their stories, they will tell their stories. For you to be that person that people learn to rely on, people can find dependable, you have to learn to keep people's secrets. You can't go about divulging people's secrets to everyone. Let me give an example of I've had one or two people that will come to me and tell me, oh, okay, this person's life, this is what's happening to this person. And I'm like, okay, I feel like you telling me that alone just goes to show that if I tell you something tomorrow, I'm going to hear it outside, or someone will just know something about me. So I'd rather just not tell people about certain things about me. And but I do not like to share people's stories. Like, I feel like if even the smallest thing, like an example, I have a colleague at work that was leaving, like she was leaving the office, moving somewhere else. And she told me earlier that I'm going to leave, I'm moving to so place, I'm no longer going to be here. I was like, oh, okay, wow, okay, and stuff like that. And then after that, we had a discussion in the office, and I think our boss was talking about, oh, this person hasn't been coming and stuff. I'm like, and then because we do the same work, and our boss was talking about, oh, she's not been coming and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. It was not in my place to tell him that oh, this person's not, she's leaving or stuff like that. No, it's in her place. When she decides she's ready to tell him, she will tell him. It's not in my place. And then when it was time, of course she told him. And then they came and were telling me, oh, she's leaving and you have to do this and that. I'm like, oh, okay. But I didn't make it seem like I knew she was leaving before them. It's not in my place to tell people. It's her personal business. She can decide. I mean, this is not a secret. After all, she's gone. But then that time, as at the time she told me, she hadn't discussed that with anyone else. Let me not say anyone else, but didn't discuss it with our bosses, and I felt like it's not in my place to start telling them. So there are things that you learn to make people feel comfortable telling you things. Learn to keep quiet about certain things. Don't share people's information with everyone. Keep it to yourself. Let people feel that they can rely on you. Let people feel that, oh, this person is trustworthy. Learn to keep quiet about certain things, about people's secrets, about people's life, about people's business. In fact, that's why they say drink water and mind your business. Yes, drink water and mind your business, because it's really not your business, someone else's business. It's not in your place to talk about it. It's not in your place to discuss it. Let them talk when they want to, and if they do not want to and they feel they felt comfortable enough to tell you, it's not your place to share with anyone else. Another thing I'll be talking about is relationship, guys. Your relationship is your personal business. It's your private life. It's not something that you should tell everyone. I mean, yes, it's sometimes we get excited about our relationships and we just want to tell our friends, oh, I'm dating this person. I'm not saying that it should be secretive about everything. It's okay to tell people that, oh, I'm seeing someone now, and that's fine, and it's okay for you to introduce the person to them. But it's not okay to bring it to social media, like in our faces, especially like you just said dating and you're coming, oh, this person is sweet. We all get excited at the beginning of relationships and stuff like that, but then learn to control that. Learn to control those emotions. Don't let the emotions get the best of you, coming out and telling us, oh, you're seeing this person is that, and then tomorrow you come back to the same social media and start telling us about how this person has failed. There are quite a number of them, like especially here in Nigeria, quite a number of celebrities that do that. They are in our faces on Instagram all the time, posting their relationship, breakfast in bed, vacation in Dubai and all of that, and tomorrow they're out there, they're dirtying in public, like, oh, they've broken up, and then they come at each other. It's not nice. Learn to your relationship, even if you're breaking up with someone, the whole world does not have to know about it. That is why in the beginning we do not have to know that you're in a relationship with this person. Even if you're in a relationship with this person, we know you're in a relationship with this person. You do not have to take it out. Like, you do not have to share it share the whole details with us. Yeah, we can know that you're seeing someone, and that's fine, but we do not have to know everything about it. And then when something goes wrong, you come to us. Like, nobody's helping you. The truth is that social media does not help you, and social media does not forget. Tomorrow you're out there, and then they come for you, and you feel like, oh, the world is against your social media, people are against you and stuff like that. You give them that right by giving them the right to talk about your relationship, by sharing everything you did with them like that in public. You give them the right to come and talk about your relationship. Even if you end up breaking up with someone, as a respectable person that you are, as a lady, even as a guy, respect yourself. Do not share that information. It's nobody's business what happened between you guys. Yes, people can know you're in a relationship. I've had a relationship that people knew I was in, and we broke up, and nobody knew why we broke up, and it's nobody's place to know why we broke up. Even if the person was not good to me, or I was not good to the person, it's nobody's business. I mean, we've decided we're not doing this, and we're letting it go. Let's go in peace. Let's respect ourselves and move on. Life happens. You are not going to end up with everyone you date. You're just going to end up with one person, and it doesn't mean that other person that you didn't end up with is not a good person, because someone else is going to date, or someone else is going to marry that person, and they're going to find the person as the perfect partner for them. So if the person was not the best person for you, it doesn't mean the person is a bad person. So learn to just keep certain things to yourself, so that it doesn't come to that point where the whole world has to intervene, or people are in your business. And sometimes when people are in your business, I've seen a relationship, like example of let's say Two-Face and Annie, when they had their issues on social media, and now they've resolved it, and everybody has something to say. The truth is that you guys will forgive yourselves and move on, but the rest of us will not. We will always remember what you've done that is wrong, and we always talk about it. So learn to just not tell us everything. Just keep certain things to yourselves. Lastly, guys, I learn to move in silence. Like, what do I mean by move in silence? It's not everything that people know about you. Like, I'm sort of active on social media. I mean, I post a lot on my WhatsApp and Instagram, but at the same time, people don't really know everything about me. Like, people don't know, am I dating someone? What do I do? Where do I get my money from? And all of those kind of stuff. Yeah, they know the basic stuff about me. Oh, I have a family, I live with my family and stuff like. But not everything that people know about me. I've had one or two situations where someone has told me at work that in fact, two people. One told me that, oh, we always see you going out, but we never see maybe a guy with you. Do you even go out with guys? Are you in a relationship, or do you only go out with ladies? It's nobody's business. Learn to move in silence. It's certain things. It's better people don't know. When people know a lot about you, they always have something to say. It's better they have nothing to say. Let them keep guessing. Whatever they want to guess, let them guess. But then learn to just keep certain things in yourself. And then someone recently told me that, oh, I don't know, do you have maybe weaknesses or something? You just seem like you don't have weaknesses or something, and there's no one that does not have weakness. But I because I keep so much to myself, like I don't talk much. I always look like I'm just minding my business, doing my basic stuff, especially at work. It just looks like, oh, hey, this lady, is she perfect or something? I can't be perfect. No one can be perfect. No, guys, we all have our issues, but we don't carry our issues and let the whole world know our issues, or our weaknesses, or our strength, or what we're made of, or what we're not made of. So certain things, just keep it to yourself. The whole world doesn't have to know about it. The less they know, the better for you. The less they know, the less they have to say about you. They can make assumptions and talk about their assumptions, but they can't interfere in your life when they don't know what is actually going on, when you don't know what is actually happening. So there are things that I feel these are the things I should talk to you guys about. As a lady, as a guy, you should learn to keep certain things to yourself. make friends, talk, hang out with your friends, talk to your friends, but there should be limit to things you talk about, your relationships, your finances. There should be limit to how much you talk to people about other people's business. Is not in your place. Like I've said it already. When something is trending, like especially in an office environment, we know that there's that tendency for people to gossip about stuff. When things come to you, you do not have to have an opinion. When people are talking about, oh, this happened or that happened, or you do not have to say anything about it. Just okay. You don't have to always, especially something negative, you do not have to let people hear what you have to say. Sometimes people are actually waiting for, like I've said before, sometimes people are actually waiting for what you have to say so that they can go and use it against you. So I hope I've been able to talk to someone or reach out to one or two people with this. Yeah, guys, so until next time, please take care of yourself, like, share, and subscribe. I'm hoping to get to 1,000. No, I'm hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers this year. I know it's possible. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Until next time, take care of yourself. Be you, be confident.